Oh, Sweet Baby Inc. and the Saviors of Gaming are at it again, picking fights with yet another individual that they cannot win against. They're picking a fight with Asmongold. Welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idol, and that's right. It takes this bold level of intelligence, bravery, stupidity, whatever you want to call it, to pick a fight with arguably one of the biggest gaming personalities on the internet as we know it. So we're going to get into some of these tweets that are talking about the Asmongold Sweet Baby Inc. situation. Before we do, hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day, and guys, I gotta be honest with you. This is one of the funniest things that I've seen in a hot minute, because whether you love Asmongold, whether you hate Asmongold, even if you don't have an opinion on Asmongold, you cannot deny the dude is a powerhouse in gaming, as seen by the such that he is part of the official Pawns campaign for Dragon's Dogma 2, when Capcom has reached out to the man and said, man, you are a big enough personality in the entire gaming sphere that we're going to let you be part of the face of our upcoming game, one of our biggest releases in a hot minute, something that fans have been craving for like, I don't know, 13 years or so. When did the first Dragon's Dogma come out? And Sweet Baby Inc. and their ilk think this is the guy to go after. We got Verinder Singh Jabul here. And I don't know if I pronounced that right, but let's be real. Who cares? He's a nobody. He means literally nothing. But he says, having Asmongold, who is currently using his platform to harass marginalized folks, is just not it at all. Now, I'm curious. Is just making videos covering the asinine things they're doing harassment? Like what did Asmongold actually do to harass you? He made videos covering the Sweet Baby Inc. stuff, covering the Chris Kindred stuff, just like all the rest of us have done. His have just managed to blow up in a far bigger way because he's freaking Asmongold. And he goes on to say, as if this video did not add harassment, dogpiling, and targeting towards marginalized creators. Yeah, he's pointing out the fact that Chris Kindred was flat out being an obscene individual toward Akira Toriyama when his death was announced. Just absolute clout chasing at its most heinous. So I would say that any harassment that Chris Kindred did get, frankly, actually a bit justifiable, but I wouldn't say that it's harassment anyway. Oh no, somebody said some mean things about you on Twitter or sent you some messages. Block them, turn off the computer, put your phone down, whatever. Like it really doesn't matter at the end of the day that Chris Kindred received this harassment. But to say that this video, to say that it's all Asmongold's fault when this is the position that you have put yourselves in, that anyone on the side of Sweet Baby Inc. has put themselves in. Look, maybe if you weren't trying to do everything you're doing to gaming, maybe if you weren't trying to alienate fans, maybe if you weren't trying to shift the blame, saying that fans are the harassers and the aggressors, the attackers, when it was confirmed that Chris Kindred started the harassment campaign, maybe none of this would be happening. But again, it all makes sense when you look at their profile. We got a media and games critic. Yes, I would love to hear this individual's criticism on games. I'm sure they've been playing for a very long time. I'm sure they've got just the most amazing insight into games here in 2024. Oh, wait. Huh. He's a sensitivity consultant. Now, first of all, I said he. I don't actually know if this is a he or not. Believe it or not, I don't see any pronouns in the bio. So I'm going to assume your gender. I'm going to assume your pronouns because you're a dude, you got a beard. So yes, this individual, this he, is a sensitivity consultant. That explains everything you need to know. Of course, somebody who is in a made-up job with a made-up position, such as the pussified sensitivity consultant, something that games did not have in the 80s and the 90s and the early 2000s, when gaming was easily at its best. I don't think it's even arguable to say that gaming nowadays is objectively worse than it has been in the last several decades. So yeah, this dude with a pussified job of a sensitivity consultant is of course concerned about a massive streamer, a massive internet personality in general, revolving around video games, making content about video games and his company or companies he's worked for or companies he's in bed with or running defense with, made hashtag Stop Gamergate 2014. This dude still living off his Gamergate fame. Now, I'm gonna be real. It could just be because he is so completely unmemorable and such a nobody. I was there for the original Gamergate. I was talking about it heavily on forum boards, message boards, on the internet, on Facebook. Anywhere you could talk about Gamergate and anywhere there was information about Gamergate, your boy was there because it was fascinating when it was originally going down. Obviously, you guys probably know what side I fall on, considering the sort of coverage I do nowadays, talking about Gamergate 2.0 right now. But when your only claim to fame is that you made hashtag Stop Gamergate 2014, and I don't remember you, and the vast majority of the internet doesn't remember you, you probably didn't make the impact you thought you did. And now you're gonna go after Asmongold with your 8,503 followers. Did you not see how many views his video got? Again, 583,000 views. This is, as 6 days ago. I don't know if it's gone up since then. I don't know how much it got on the first day. But the fact of the matter is, homie, you are literally nothing special. You are picking a fight with the wrong dude. And the level of clout chasing doesn't even work because you got 515 likes. That's 515 with nearly 437 comments. So you're approaching a ratio real hard. But it's not just this dude. It's not just them. We got Synthetic Nora here. Now, who is Synthetic Nora? Well, if you take a look at their page, also not a very big account. And again, I'm not trying to shame these individuals for not having a large account. I don't either. I got a couple thousand subscribers. I have like 400 followers or something. All I'm saying is, I don't use my platform to go after individuals that I know would absolutely destroy me with their following. I go after people like Sweet Baby Inc., who have no real following, just bots, and individuals like these that don't have actual functioning brains, so I'm in real no danger. Synthetic Nora here apparently is a voice actor, apparently is a YouTuber. Now, this one does have pronouns in his bio: she, they, trans, spaghetti enthusiast, venom lover, and they even talk about their hormone replacement therapy. Let's just take a look at this account right here. Let's take a quick gander at Synthetic Voice Network. Actually, not bad in terms of sub count. 33,000 subscribers, almost 34,000. That ain't nothing to sniff at. And doing so at 507 videos, I'm gonna give some credit. Pretty good. 4K views, 3,000. Yeah, all in all, it seems like you're doing a whole lot better with your work on YouTube than you're doing on X. But that's neither here nor there. So Synthetic Nova says, isn't Asmongold the racist, transphobic grifter who openly hopes artists lose jobs and also lives in a pile of roaches, his own shit, and his tooth blood smeared on his wall? How's this guy even has one watcher? Still absolutely baffles me. Now, you're upset that this individual, who clearly is doing something right because he has a massive audience, I think that speaks to it. You're jealous. It's all jealousy. You have 33,000 subscribers, you're getting a few thousand views per video, and you're upset that this dude, who you claim is a racist, transphobic grifter, which has never been the case. Again, whether you like Asmongold, whether you don't like Asmongold, can you claim that dudes are racist or transphobic based on anything he's ever released content-wise? Not at all. Can you claim he's a grifter? I certainly don't even claim he's a grifter. Again, in fact, he is super moderate. I have seen him, extend olive branches to individuals that do not deserve it, in my opinion. He has jumped to the defense of Hassan Piker, for example. He's jumped to the defense of so many booby streamers and e-thought girls because he understands, hey, they're streamers just like me. I think I can, see this the way some people can't. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. In my opinion, he's actually very, very nice. Far nicer than the vast majority of individuals should be. But when you say he openly hopes artists lose their jobs, you're probably referring to the voice acting, the anime voice acting, shenanigans that went down a couple months ago. That's the dude you want to go up against? You want to go against the individual that brought this message that so many of us have been talking about for months and years at a time, that he single-handedly brought to the mainstream and effectively reinvigorated an entire fight against the localization that's going on, the absolute piss-poor politicized localization in the video game industry? That's the dude you want to call racist and transphobic? And then, of course, Asmongold's fans have found this, so I'm going to go ahead and mute. Before I go, why not help a cute trans gal with her HRT, homie? Bro. No one going to help you with your HRT. Help Nora afford HRT. I'm curious what your actual name is, because it's certainly not Nora. $20,000 goal. 1,000 raised so far. That's, yeah, no, I anonymous $20. Thomas Morse. Oh no, Thomas Morse with a hundo. Thomas Morse is a homo. Wants to fuck you hard, Nora. Obviously up the ass, because I guarantee you still got a dick. I mean, look at those arms. You certainly still have a dick. Anonymous towards. Let's see. So, is there? Does not let us go. Oh no, this. Here we go. Yeah. So you're getting some donos. That's fair. How long has this been going on? This is 31 minutes ago. Let's see, whoops, 5 days ago, so, you know what, at this rate, they might actually get it, 40 donations of $1,000, they are such an absolute loser, they can't even afford to trans themselves, they're making these simps pay to turn this dude into a woman, and they want to talk about Asmongold being the problem. I'm actually at a loss. It is almost comical at this point. Let's see. Then we got Chris Kindred. Now, Chris Kindred actually deleted their post, and of course, you guys know who Chris Kindred is. Chris Kindred is the one that launched the original harassment campaign against Kabrutus. Now, they deleted their post. I had it quote tweeted here. They were smart enough, again, if you want to use that term, this time around to think, ooh, I lost this one. But they initially went after Asmongold, talking about how it's pretty messed up that Capcom would hire Asmongold after he sent a harassment campaign towards her or him or whatever it is. Yeah, then got dogpiled, destroyed into oblivion. Because if you look at Chris Kindred's page here, that post, even though they are no longer privated, that post itself is just flat out gone. You can scroll through their entire, the timeline here. Or at least, I don't know if it's privated or not. I'm following it just because I want to see what's going on. So maybe other individuals have access to it. But either way, the post about Asmongold is just out the window. It got completely removed. So maybe, just maybe, Chris Kindred is actually learning. But all in all, I just find it hilarious. I find it amazing that these individuals who are apparently so focused on diversity in gaming and making gaming a happy, excellent place where everyone can exist together. Well, you're going after Asmongold, who has hundreds of thousands of followers, so probably, realistically speaking, a very diverse crowd of individuals. And you guys, the ones that claim to be A-OK and want diversity in gaming and in the gaming industry, are going after somebody with a massively diverse audience, because you don't get to have hundreds upon thousands of subscribers without that level of diversity. In fact, he's probably got more subscribers than you have sales of any of the games you've worked on. I'm actually at a loss for how these individuals' brains function. Again, Chris Kindred was at least smart enough to delete their tweet. I will give them credit there. But when you got like Abdul Singh or whatever, who so proudly displays how he was there at the beginning of Gamergate, how he made hashtag Stop Gamergate 2014, and no one's giving a flying fuck about his tweets. I guess I made this video to show you guys there is hope yet, that we the gamers actually are winning. We didn't need Matt Walsh to do it very clearly. We're actually winning. We're taking down those big corpo right-wingers like Matt Walsh and these idiot leftist sweet baby inkers in one fell swoop, because that's the power of real gamers. That's the power of real nerds. That's the power of real fans, is that when we come together and put our minds to something, we actually can win. We can put aside our petty differences and actually get stuff done. So don't lose momentum. Keep clowning on these individuals. And if anyone says to you, hey, donate to my Patreon to help me cut my cock off, don't do it. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at BoltTheWord. And please do subscribe. I am a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news every day. Again, not always about the Sweet Baby Ink stuff, but it's still in the news, and it's still getting more wild by the day, so that's what we're talking about. Hit that subscribe button. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon, and become a member for $4.99. You can join the Discord, and you get to choose the articles that I cover. It's actually a great time. There's also discount code VITALIDLE to get yourself some money off, a mug or a t-shirt. Tag me in it on X. I'd love to see it. But until next time, it's all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.